Let's try presenting. Maybe she might get something out of it. It all happened because of this. And you're certain it wasn't you, which is why you asked me to defend you, right? Of course! How it turned out like this anyway. Alright, so it doesn't look like anything's changed. I haven't the slightest idea what that is. Nope. Actually, it's a good idea to save. Couldn't hurt. Alright, so let's... Has anything changed in this room? A window, that's the same. Bed. Alright, let's move back to the office. Maybe something changes? Talk. Nope. Maybe Momiji will have something to say. Nope, you're still useless. Move there. Move the shrine grounds. Let's see. I have to check something else, don't I? Nope. Because I can't progress anymore. Nope, not that. Maybe talking. No, we already did this though. Anything else? Maybe I try presenting, but at the same time though, I mean, she's the one who gave us all the information, right? So let's see, maybe anything about that? Let's see. Nothing about that. Oh, there you go. Where was the sake bottle found? Inside Hakure's shrine, naturally. It was placed in a corner of a room along with the other bottles. Of course, we collected all the bottles, but this is the only one being held as evidence. So this bottle is the reason why you arrested Miss Hakure? Precisely, it was likely the cause of this whole incident. But seeing as how it may have injured someone, I imagine it should be called the smoking gun. I see, then how was this bottle determined to be the evidence? There was someone who saw Miss Hakure serving Miss Ibiki's sake from this bottle and her subsequently drinking it. That would be the eyewitness then. Could you tell me who that is? I suppose we should tell you who she is after all. What does that mean? Miss Shameimaru. Why the serious look? As she is a material witness, we require Miss Momiji Inubashiri to accompany us. Is this acceptable, Miss Inubashiri? What? Why are you so surprised? It was you who told us about Miss Hakure serving Miss Ibiki's sake from this bottle, was it not? Is that true? Oh yes, now I remember. That happened soon after I was asked to help clean up after the party. Wonderful, it seems you do remember. We arrested Miss Hakure based on that testimony as well. I can't believe it. You should, because it's the truth. Oh. Now, Miss Inubashiri, please come with me. Wait just a moment, please. So this means Momiji is going to testify in court? Why, of course. But she's my assistant, isn't she? What if she tries to lie to give me an advantage? We have taken that into consideration, and Lady Knowledge believes that Miss Inubashiri would not do such a thing, so she decided to use her as a witness. I suppose she's right. Well, it doesn't look like we have any say in the matter. At any rate, would she be able to return to being my sister after she gives her testimony? Absolutely. Aya, don't worry about it. All you need to do is tell the truth, Momiji. We won't know what will happen until then, but do your best, okay? Thank you very much, Aya. It's nothing. Just get ready for the next time I see you. Aya! Alright, so that's some interesting thing to note. So Momiji, open area. So Momiji is the one who, Momiji is the one who reported seeing that. Okay. And we still gotta wait for this. Not exactly fun at all. Whatever. And here we see the familiar scene of a shrine maiden drinking her tea. Wait, what? Oh, if it isn't the reported Tengu, what are you doing here? That's what I like to ask you. Why are you here, Miss Kochiya? As I am well acquainted with shrines, I am tending to the upkeep here in intern while the actual shrine maiden is away due to the circumstances. And so that must be the reason why you're here as well. It's kind of funny now to think about it, because I think this game came out in 2009, right? correct me if I'm wrong, came out somewhere around that time. And it wasn't until Walls and Horror I talked about this fact that Sanae watched over Reimu Shrine when Kasen was training Reimu. So it's kind of funny to see, if I'm correct, this came out 2009, funny to see that Sanae is still taking over the shrine, keeping it up and running, while the original Shrine Maiden's gone. It's kind of funny when you think about it like that. Hopefully I'm not wrong on that, in terms of when it came out. That is correct. I am currently Miss Reimu Hakure's defense attorney. I heard about the previous trial with Miss Kirisame. I'd really rather not remember that. But now, wasn't it interesting? If anything, my occupation has taught me is that what happens to other people is incredibly interesting, but to the people that it happened to, they don't find it nearly as compelling. Yes, I can understand. There are many layers of meanings in that. Talk. Isn't it awfully difficult to manage 2 shrines at once? No, not particularly. Really? How do you handle any visitors? There are none. Ooh, that is so true. That is so true. Huh? Visitors. Not a single pious soul has appeared. I see. The more your shrine has visitors naturally, at least we're able to get by on the offerings. But this one is completely different. It seems that Miss Hakure hasn't done a thing since the last time I came here. Well, she's always drinking tea, sweeping, or throwing parties. Somehow I think there's something a little strange about doing one of those activities in a shrine. Yes, even though I brought it up, I'm a little surprised myself at how normal it seemed. It's positively scandalous. Hey man, when you don't have to deal with anyone, it's like a billion times easier, that's for sure. Were you here the day of the party? No, I was not present at the time. Really, even though I didn't go either, I heard it was a considerably large gathering. I had a prior engagement. Ah, I see. Why didn't you join the party? Well, after defending Miss Kirisame, there was another little problem that came up. So she was arrested on separate charges. Exactly, and after I went through all of that to prove her innocent. I'm not sure what the other case was about though. Anyway, after that, I started drinking myself. The next thing I remember, a few days had already passed. So you were drinking for a long time? Yes, with the other Tengu. That's why I doubt anyone saw a single one of us at the party here. It certainly seems that way. I haven't noticed any Tengu flying around either. It was our first time drinking that much in a long while. I should hope so. There's a saying that says you shouldn't push your limits. Limits? It means you shouldn't drink so much that even your feathers reek of alcohol. That's a good advice. Wasn't that more of an encouraging phrase? Is that so? I've never consumed sake before, so I wouldn't know. Oops, we're getting sidetracked. Before I leave, do you think there are any clues here? Clues, you say? There isn't much time until today's trial. I believe that the police has already confiscated everything. I figured as much. But even with as much as they took, there may be but they may have overlooked something. That's true as well. Ah, that's right. Please wait for a moment. Some time ago, they returned what they didn't think they needed as evidence. Even though it might not help much, you're free to look for yourself. Really? Yes, by all means. I haven't sorted everything out yet, but please look until your heart's content. Nope. Check. There's something inside. It looks like wrapping paper. It appears so. Judging by the folds, it looks like it came from a bottle. Yes, and it looks like a perfect fit for a bottle of sake. The paper fits the smoking gun perfectly. It seems that it was wrapped up at some point that night. Ah, it would appear so, but what does that mean? I haven't figured that out yet. Wrapping paper added to the court case. A piece of wrapping paper that fits the only killer bottle perfectly. Let's see. So these were the confiscated articles. It definitely looks like the scene after a party. They even left the yakitori skewers laying around. And there's an incredibly large amount of sake bottles too. Indeed, although this is about normal at a Tengu party. Huh? What's the matter? Doesn't the color and neck of this bottle look just like the bottle in evidence? They do, but the lower part is a different color. But in the middle of a party, I imagine they're similar enough to mistake for one the other. I might have a use for this bottle, so I would like to borrow it for a while. There should be no problem with that. The wrapping for this bottle is a perfect fit for the one in evidence. I don't see any other bottles that are the exact same size either. Oh, you're right. It seems that the wrapping fits just those 2 bottles. Similar looking sake bottle added to court case. While the label does not read Oni clear, the color and the neck closely resembles the bottle containing the sake in question. Let's see. Yes, they're very similar. Just the labels are different. Alright. Bottle wrapping, a bottle in a perfectly shaped. Okay, another one. Let's see. I think it's about time for me to start preparing for the trial. I don't have much in the way of evidence, but I have to pull through somehow.